Hello everybody, we are back at it today. I just opened up a box that came in the mail. My wife warned me that it had some sort of almost maple syrup substance on the outside of it. She wasn't wrong, it's disgusting, but it also smells like a combination of maple syrup and barbecue sauce. I don't know what's going on. Somebody spilled some disgusting stuff on the outside of that box. Thankfully, nothing got on the inside of the box. Boom! Loyal Subjects mail call, ladies and gentlemen. I brought out the LACC Night King and Viserion because I'm just, I guess, going to use them as a reference point. Anyway, Loyal Subjects, as I've been talking about in previous videos, the 10-year anniversary line, we got the Night King and Wight Viserion, and then another one that I didn't think I was ever going to get my hands on, actually, so I'm really excited about this one. Well, what's the best way to put it? Dark Translucent with Ice Spear Night King. We'll talk about that when we get to him. But let's start by opening up this bad boy. On the back of the box, you see both the Comic-Con exclusive and the 10-year anniversary one. And now I have both, so that's awesome. Loyal Subjects. Great stuff, as usual. Game of Thrones. Loved it for like 7 seasons. They really ruined that last season, but whatever. Still, great stuff. We can come up with our own lore in our minds if we want. Maybe someday George R.R. Martin is actually going to write something. Who knows? Regardless, created some great characters and a great universe for us. And we have all this because of it. All right. And fire. All right. So let's talk about these two first. This goes in a certain way, actually. So there we go. It's that way. The end of this flame actually has a little bit of an angle in it, so it actually does go in one way. There is an actual way it goes. It's not like just, oh, it's a flame, it goes out however you want. No, it actually fits in his mouth nicely. So, the Night King. He's got nice blue, translucent, icy features. They don't really call them icy. Oh, we got a card in here, as usual. Sorry. Can't forget the card. It'll go up in my card collector book. The Night King and Wight Viserion. Just a very cool one. And really, of all the figures that they have for this line, this Night King has some really good detail on that vest. And I don't know, best way to put that is probably just skirt. I mean, I guess it's a long shirt, whatever. He's wearing a skirt. Bro, you're wearing a skirt. Did your Craster's mother, aunt, sister make that for you, huh? Okay, technically he wasn't one of Craster's. The Night King looks awesome. Can I get him to stand on his own? Maybe. Oh, I forget sometimes to show you this. TLS 10. There you go, 10-year anniversary. This, I think, is the prize piece out of this, though. Oh my goodness. Those wings. That's like a blue-purple pearlescent. And if you notice, it goes on his ridge line of, I don't even know what those are called. Whatever. All the way down to the tip of his tail is that coloring. That is gorgeous. Silver accents on the horns. Look at those. See that? Icy blue, white eyes. And the blue flames to bring down the wall. So let's compare. Looks like a little bit of snow and a little bit of ice. And silver and black. I think somebody at TLS headquarters is a Raiders fan. But these are awesome. These are just amazing. So I'm really glad to have them both in my collection, regardless of my opinions on the last season of Game of Thrones. Which I gotta be honest, it has to be a pity for all the manufacturers out there, because they made all this stuff because Game of Thrones was such an epic show. And then at the end of the day, it just seems like a lot of stuff is sitting on shelves anymore because nobody really cares to buy stuff for a show that the showrunners ruined. Because they wanted to move on with their lives. Which they even said as such this weekend. And screw them for that. You know what? If you don't want to write anymore, let someone else do it, because we all loved it. All right, next up. Card. It's just the Night King. It's got the con exclusive on there, but so let's talk about this one. So the loyal subjects. Number one, that's sort of black translucent. All right, that's awesome. The loyal subjects tends to go to San Diego Comic-Con every year, and they usually put out a con exclusive for that. This year, they said they were going to go to New York Comic-Con. They stamped these NYCC. But before they went to New York Comic-Con, they have an event. They've done this 2 years now called Bean Jam. It takes place in Tennessee, named after a super fan in the group. Probably the voice of Friendship is Magic, Jason Bean. So anyway, they have Bean Jam, and this year, all the attendees at Bean Jam got this bad boy. So I didn't think I was ever going to get my hands on them, because they basically said they're giving them away at Bean Jam, then they're going to give them away and sell them at New York Comic Con. Well, they decided they weren't going to New York Comic Con because it's about the same time as Los Angeles Comic Con. They attended that instead, and they sold those there. And then whatever was left over, they put on their website. So I got my hands on one of these. So my Night King army is just growing and growing. I've got these three. I've got, and I think this is basically going to do it for me. I've got these three. I have the normal one, and I have the glow-in-the-dark version as well. I've got all the dragons now. Feeling pretty awesome. Loyal subjects. They made great stuff. And honestly, if Game of Thrones Season 8 was half of the season it should have been, this stuff would be impossible to get your hands on. So I feel bad for all the manufacturers, because they put out some excellent stuff for a show that was really, really phenomenal for quite some time. And then a rushed ending ruined it for a lot of people. And as such, you can still get some merch. This is pretty awesome. If you loved 7 seasons of Game of Thrones, if you love 6 seasons of Game of Thrones, just go out and buy this stuff, because it's totally sweet. It is totally sweet. These Viserions are amazing. They're going to go great with all the other. All the other dragons. Look at all the other dragons. Look at them all. Not blue flames, because not dead yet, at least, you know. Not dead, not brought back to life, whatever. And then somewhere with Dany's corpse out there. Angry. Angry as a mother. Unfortunately, we never got an Arya to stab the Night King in the gut either. Spoiler alert. Mail calls. It's fun. Hopefully the next one doesn't smell like maple barbecue. I am Mark here at Mark's Toy Box. Thank you so much for once again bearing with me and watching these things. Thank you so much for purchasing cool merch out there as well. I got criticized for calling something merch that wasn't merch worthy, so whatever. I don't care. These are fun. You should buy them. My name is Mark here at Mark's Toy Box. These are the loyal subjects. You can check me out on Facebook now, Instagram, YouTube. You're already here on YouTube. And I look forward to putting out more content for you in the near future. Thanks a lot. Take care.